What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another brand new motorized bike video. In this video, we're going to be installing the TM24 carb. Right now I have the 21 OKL carb on my AM6, which is not really doing a great job, to be honest with you. I'm having a tough time tuning that. So I'm going to switch over to this carb. Also, we're going to be installing some Maxes, hookworms, you feel me? Like, look at the width. 2.5. I'm probably gonna run these on like 55 psi maybe, and then if I'm cornering, probably go a little bit lower. But right now I think I have some 1.95s on this bike, and they're alright. But as you can see, I mean, the back's pretty fine, but these are like my used tires. Did a lot of burnout on these. But yeah, we're gonna swap over the tires. I'm gonna also space out the disc brake hub in the back, space it out this way. But first we're gonna tune that carb, see what's going on with that, and then once the bike is running, then I'll switch over to the tires. But yeah, stay tuned. But first thing first that I'm gonna do is pretty much just unscrew that. I gotta get the throttle cable out, so it's clamped on to the carburetor from that screw, and then up top, that's where it's attached to the throttle cable, which I have to pull out, and also the fuel line as well. The fuel is off, but I don't know how much is in that line, and I might reroute it depending on, let's see. So on this carb, the fuel inlet is on the left, and that carb is on the right. So I might have to just rotate the whole entire on and off valve to the left. I'm not sure if any of y'all had dealt with these carbs, but simply it's not really a pain to get the throttle cable in, but it's this little notch in there that you have to put the throttle cable through all these springs, and then come straight down and just hook it on, and then it slides right into there. So next step, I'm gonna undo the fuel. Hopefully it doesn't start leaking out. The fuel is off. So I didn't mention this already, but I already put a jet in there. So I'm running the stock slow jet, and then also the I think 180. Yeah, it's 180 jet in this carburetor. So that's already done. Now, oh, that looks like I have to extend it a little bit for the rubber clamp, so it doesn't hit the clutch. That might actually fit perfectly. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's honestly fine. I'm happy with that. Alright, I'm gonna come right back when I have a few more things hooked up. Alright, so I have the carburetor on. I still have to wire it up. I'm just gonna run the fuel line this way and just come that way. Probably have the filter somewhere in this area. Or I might run the carburetor. Actually, I might run it this way. Over top like this and go straight down. And I had a problem where my throttle cable was kind of too short, so I put a zip tie right on that so it stops it from going in, and I put 2 zip ties right there from stopping this from going back and forth. And this is how it's set up right now. You see it with a small hole, but I can adjust the hole, but I wanted to have the maximum opening possible when I hit the throttle. So that's all done, and I just have to find somewhere to put these cables now. This is the fuel overflow, which I might zip tie it up over like this. I don't know, something. But I'm about to put the filter on right now. So I just pretty much have everything zip tied up on there. I gotta, it looks like it's overflowing just a little bit, so I gotta go in and adjust the float. But everything else seems checked out, so I'm about to, I have fuel flowing, so now I'm about to fire the bike up and see what it'll do. so I still have to tune it a little bit more. I might play with the air screw adjustment and see if I can get the idle. Like when I rev it up, I want it to drop back down quickly. I don't want it to hang there. So I'm gonna see if I can do that real quick, and then stay tuned for more videos. So as you pretty much saw, the carburetor works a lot better than the old one. It actually holds idle, and I have to figure out why it's keep breaking up a little bit. Maybe I need to tune the air fuel, make sure just a little bit more to get that perfect. But it's starting to become a beast now. So I'm actually going to do the tire video in a separate video. After this, we're going to do some riding clips. I mean, I'm going to throw in some riding clips if I have any. For this carburetor, I have new cranks that I'm putting on, new pedals. I'm going with black pedals instead of the red. These was just used, so they was just only temporary. And the reason I was doing that is because I actually stripped this bolt right here. But find out in the next video. Make a part 2 of this. So part 2 is going to be installing those tires. Part 3 is going to be doing those cranks, or part 2 is the cranks, and then part 3 is the tires. But stay tuned for that.
Perfect.